Let's see here. What? Why isn't my camera working? Technical difficulties. Streamlabs crashed right when I tried hitting live and it crashed. But then I opened it back up and it worked. But there we go. Hello, what's up? Now we got it working. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Black Friday week, also known as Thanksgiving week. Pretty big time here at 9 to 5 Toys. Hey, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving. How are you doing? As you all know, we cover a lot of deals over at 9to5toys.com. So this is always a really big time of year for us. Whole team's gonna be doing a bunch of late nights, making sure we got all the deals posted over on 9to5toys.com. So wanted to kind of talk about a few of those deals and some of my favorite things that are already going on sale right now. So pretty exciting. It's also been a little bit since we've been live, so wanted to do that again. But basically, yeah, I want to talk a little bit about some of my favorite gear from this year, which I posted our last video about, our last maybe not sponsored video about. And then we also have this post here on 9to5toys.com. And I'll drop this into the chat so y'all can follow along or catch the cliff notes if you want. But this is some of my favorite stuff from this year that, you know, stood out to me while I was reviewing it and thinking about, you know, things that I'm still using. You can see the in-zone buds. I'm still using those. I really enjoy those, which really surprised me. Typically in the past, you know, I've tried a few of these true wireless gaming earbuds before and never really cared for them, but I've been really enjoying these so far. Some pretty impressive specs for what they have. And then as far as other things we're going to talk about, obviously I'm still using, can you see it? I guess you can kind of see the top of it here, but the Alias microphone from SteelSeries. It's another thing right here in the middle. I'm still using that as well. And then the Gamesir controller was one that really surprised me. And it seems like a lot of other people are pretty excited about that too. I get a lot of comments on that video. People are, you know, really excited when they pick it up and having good experiences with it. So, yeah, especially right now, it's on sale. Let me pop a link to that. So great time to pick it up. It's already an affordable controller, but now it's even cheaper. So you can't argue with that. So I feel like did it go back up in price since I posted that? Let me check my post real quick. Oh no, 39, that's right. So, here, I'll bring that up over here so we can take a look at it together. The Gamesir G7 SE wired controller. But still, the list price is $49.50 bucks. I feel like usually we saw it at 45, so it's just a little bit off, which is just great. And I even checked the price history. Like, I feel like this is about the first time it's gone on sale. At least, you know, looking at here at Honey, this is, yeah, the only time. So definitely worth picking it up if you've been thinking about it. Also a great gift option, you know, if you're thinking of something to get for somebody. A dependable wired controller can be kind of hard to come by, and so it's always a good choice. So the things I like about this, it has the Hall effect sensors in the sticks. So, I mean, you know, I've only had this for a little while, and I haven't had any issues with it so far. Supposedly, you know, these types of sensors are supposed to last longer than the more standard sensors and, you know, mechanics that are in a lot of controllers that tend to wear out. These are supposed to last a little bit longer. And it also has some really nice back buttons back here that are perfectly positioned for me. My fingers rest right on them, very easy to actuate. If you are playing a game where you don't want to use them, you can also just flip that over and turn it off, basically. Turn off the back buttons if you don't want to use those. So super handy, very simple, but a solid little controller. I've been really happy with it so far. So that's the Gamesir G7 SE. Really, really solid. If there's anything that you're, trying to pick up this deal season, drop it in the comments and we'll see if we can, look for anything together. Of course, we will be going live again later this week as Black Friday actually starts. I think the plan is right now, hopefully going to do some Forza Motorsport gaming tomorrow night, Wednesday night, once the new weekly multiplayer races go live, which I think is usually around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We'll hop on and do some of that live. And then I think the plan is probably either late Thanksgiving night or early Black Friday morning, however you see it, we'll go live again to kind of round up all the best deals and see what people are finding over on 9to5toys.com. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. So yeah, make sure you're watching us on Twitter or X. Also check in our kind of community tab on YouTube or watching us on Instagram, and we'll post when we're going live again. So we'll be doing that a few more times this week as all the deals are starting to drop. So we talked a little bit about the controller. Let's move on and talk about something else on here. We also talked about the in-zone buds a little bit, but I'll mention again, that is what we're using right now, and just been really, really enjoying them so far, which is something that I haven't said in the past about true wireless gaming earbuds. So pretty cool thing there. And then the microphone I'm using, the SteelSeries Alias combined with Sonar, is what I'm using right now, and this has solved some headaches that I've had in the past with other software and streaming hardware even. Connecting everything, making sure you get all your ins and outs so you can route all of your like your music and your chat and your game, your microphone. If you want something coming in your headphones but not going out to your stream, that's all stuff you can set up in here within Sonar. And it doesn't have to be with any SteelSeries products, which is kind of the craziest thing. We're using the Sony earbuds, and you just set that as your little personal mix here, and that's what your personal mix goes to. We are using a SteelSeries microphone, but you can use any other microphone for this, which is pretty incredible. I've played around with the HyperX SoloCast, which is another one of my favorite little streamer condenser microphones, and it works really well for that. So, but I do think that the Alias, when combined with Sonar, is a really solid setup because they have all these EQ profiles preset. You got Alias boom arm, Alias desk stand, the Alias Pro on a boom arm, which is what we have, or Alias Pro desk stand. And so all the EQs are automatically set. You don't have to tweak anything in there. It's all good to go right out of the box, plug and play. Granted, this is an expensive microphone. It also comes with a little audio interface, which is really handy. But like I said, you could pick up that SoloCast for a lot less money and still get a lot of the same functionality and still have a great sounding microphone in there. So I'm thinking about redoing, one of my most popular videos is how to make your gaming headset microphone sound better for free, which is using a bunch of different plugins and things. I'm thinking about redoing that just with Sonar because of, the universal compatibility that it has and what all it can do here. So maybe look for that on the horizon, but so far I've been really impressed with it and really impressed with the Alias mic. Let's see if I guess you can just kind of see it in the corner here on the boom arm. It's also kind of nice, because it's a condenser microphone, it's usually, you want those, set a little bit further away. You don't have to eat the microphone like you do a dynamic microphone, like a vocal microphone, like a Shure SM58. Those are ones that you want right up against your mouth, which can be good for knocking out background noise, but then you also have to be right up against the microphone. So this provides a little bit more freedom of movement, I think, with a condenser, which I've been enjoying and appreciating. So let's see here. I do have a review of that right here. We'll drop a link to it. Or let me make a link for that real quick here. See, like I said, if there is anything that you've been looking for picking up, let us know, and we'll search for it together. You know, are you trying to pick up any sim racing gear? Saw a couple people ordering some racing wheels, which I'm pretty excited about. I know Moza just mentioned that they're going to be having a Black Friday deal, which we've got a decent amount of their gear set up over on the sim rig. What are we looking for? SteelSeries Alias. Okay, so this is the USB Alias, which is the more affordable one. That's the one I'm going to drop in the chat. Because the Pro is quite a bit more expensive, which you can also see in that same listing. But pretty solid if you ask me. Okay, so let's move on and talk about something else in that, I don't know, you can see what I've been looking for. I've been looking for boots, which I'm bummed Thursday doesn't do any Black Friday deals. So maybe I'll just keep looking at the used market, see if I can find a good pair of boots. What are we looking at here? Where'd our... Oh, I lost my best, or my favorite gear post. Let me find it real quick. Because we do also have a hub for all the deals as they start popping up. We're updating a hub over on 9to5toys.com. So that's what we'll take a look at here in a second. But yeah, we just talked about the Alias microphone we're using now, talked about the buds, the things we're using now. Hey, what's up? Hey, thanks. Do you have a new opinion about the Sony earbuds? Considering that one's for my streams, but still the connectivity is holding me back. What do you mean connectivity? Like hooking up with a PC, or like losing a connection issue, like issues with that? Let me know a little bit more detail there, because I have been using these quite a bit. So let me know. Yeah, let me know what you mean in there. Otherwise, we'll move down here a little bit lower. There's some other audio products from this year that we're going to talk about, because there have been some good over-ear headsets as well that we've seen this year. Like I said, these are the ones that have impressed me or surprised me the most this year, as for how much I enjoy them. As far as, so I'm going to try to answer that, like any new opinion. Has my opinion changed since my review? No, I still enjoy them. I will say, if you're talking about, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't connect them to anything else. I have some other true wireless earbuds that I use, like if I'm listening to music or, watching something in bed. I kind of just leave these, set here at my desk and just use them for this. So I don't have a whole lot, can't really comment too much on that. But yeah, as far as like a streaming and gaming experience with these on a PC, just phenomenal. Are you planning to review... Hey, what's up, Jay? Are you planning to review the Bose QC Ultra? It's not on my radar currently, but I can add it to a list and see if we can get those. do have a deal going on right now, huh? Right? Great time to pick some stuff up. Awesome. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, yeah. I get maybe, you know, before our next stream, I'll try to spend a little bit more time using them with other devices, like, and see how that experience goes. But yeah, just as far as, like I said, set up here at my stream, like I'm choosing to use these currently over like the Nova Pro wireless. And even when I'm like gaming, playing Battlefield or something, like that's what I've been going to. These are what I've been using recently as well. I really enjoy them. %12 off at Amazon. Nice. I mean, they're like, yeah. Hey, what's up, Tobias? EPOS H3 Pro Hybrid is on sale for $75 right now. Mixed reviews. Are they any good? They are great, except that I had some connection issues with them. And I think it was when I had, because those are wireless and Bluetooth, which you can do. Can you do them simultaneous? But when I had them, I feel like the issue I had is when I had them connected to both wireless to my PC and something Bluetooth, it would have some connectivity issues. But for a while, I actually used them wired during some of our live streams. Yeah, I think they're a great sounding pair of a great sounding headset, very comfortable, but the connectivity was a little disappointing with them. So I believe you could. I feel like I used them wired when I was doing my streams. I'm trying to remember. $75, that is a heck of a deal. That is a heck of a deal. Weren't those like $200 or more than that when they were new? Those were pretty. Here, let's see what we can find on Amazon. H3 H3 Pro Hybrid. Oh, only 120? These are the ones, yeah. I thought they were more than that when they... Was it they're wired with Bluetooth? Is that what it is? I'm trying to remember. I thought there was one that was wireless and also did Bluetooth, but maybe I'm totally making that up. I guess this is renewed, but... I mean, that's a pretty darn good deal. And if you have a decent like return policy to see if you don't really like them, it was kind of worth the gamble, I think. Like I said, I feel like the EPOS headsets are some of the most comfortable. Like when it came to gaming headsets, I loved them. And usually they sound really good too. More focused on like detail and clarity than like a huge, immersive, impactful sound. But I think that's good for gaming. That's what I prefer. Right, yeah, they're kind of stepping out of the gaming world, aren't they? Which is a real bummer. It's like I said, I really enjoyed their stuff. I always wondered what the who's talking about the yeah, you were talking about Craig. You were talking about the H6 Pro. I always wondered what wireless would look like on those. If they made like a H6 Pro hybrid that was wireless, would have been sweet. But so I hope I answered your question. I'm sorry if I didn't. I'm sorry if I rambled too much. Just ask for more clarity if you need some more info on that. But yeah, I loved EPOS headsets. Okay, so speaking of other headphones and audio stuff that we've seen this year, Black Shark V2 Pro 2023. This is kind of what I mentioned in this article and video, was that, you know, I think these sound great. They're awesome, but if, you know, microphone quality is something that's really important to you, these still suck. You know, they're just like any other true wireless earbud microphone, not great. And so something like the Black Shark V2 Pro is really good. They had a great sounding microphone. And then the Corsair HS80 Max is also a good option there. So let me pull up some links for those real quick. And we'll check those out. V2 Pro 2023. Oh, that's the Black Shark, the BS V2 Pro 23. Matt says, yeah, for audio, I have Rode mic. That's great. Also for new mic, I was wondering about the new SteelSeries you just showed. I love it. Like I said, it's pretty expensive. I think it sounds great for that. But, you know, check out something like the HyperX SoloCast if you're on a tighter budget, or even your Rode mic. You know, if it sounds great, maybe you don't need to upgrade it. And like with something like SteelSeries GG and Sonar, there's a lot you can do in here for customizing the EQ, even of your microphone if you want. So I just want a versatile headset that works for everything, but connectivity is an issue. I feel like that defeats the purpose. Yeah. Yep, exactly. It feels like a gamble. Like sometimes, you know, it's worth it to take a gamble on like a good deal to see like if it works for you and enjoys for you. But if you know, if reliability like in a connection is something that's really important to you as well, then well, yeah, like I said, that was my one downside with that headset. That's the dream device. Yep. Black Shark is my second option, but can't do the lime green with my monochromatic desk setup and aesthetic. Love it. Wait, where's the lime green? Is it all blacked out? Didn't some of the older ones have some of the lime on there? I feel like the Pros are a little bit, yeah, more blacked out, a little more stealthy. Elgato Wave Link work great for me. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about those. I know some streamers that I follow use them, and they're absolutely great. Totally. Totally. It's funny, like, you know, we can kind of track, you know, obviously all these links that we're putting in here are affiliate links. So obviously we really appreciate you purchasing anything. Don't feel obligated to use our links if you don't want to. But it's kind of funny because you can kind of like see what people, you know, what actually gets ordered. And consistently, the HyperX SoloCast and the Boom Arm are some of the top things that like people click on for my links and purchase. I just think it's funny, but it makes sense because it's such a good sounding microphone for the price. You know, let's see. since it's older, it's pretty much always on sale now. Here's the solo cast. Just a phenomenal microphone. Wait. Hey. Oh, I reposted the Black Shark. Here, I'll remove that one. There we go. Yeah, crazy good sounding microphone. It has some limitations. Where Tobias talking about, you know, the most versatile thing. This has some limitations, as in, like, with this desk stand, this thing here, there's like no isolation to it, and so it picks up a lot of like desk impacts and noise. But if you buy a $15 boom arm, it's probably in the frequently bought together. Yeah, just get not a $60 boom arm. Get like a $15 boom arm, and that totally, you know, deals with that issue. I've been using, you know, these super cheap $16, $17 boom arms for the last few years, and they've been totally fine. And that solves all the issues. I also made a video adding like a pop filter and stuff to the solo cast, which works pretty well. I don't think that's as necessary. The boom arm I do feel like is necessary, but that's a super affordable, high quality sounding setup there for, it's here 40 plus 17, so $57. Pretty nice setup there. Also about the Rode that has USB and XLR connection. Don't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember what that one is either. I was using the Shure, the MV7 before the Alias, which was great. It worked well too. What do you think about the white NZXT capsule for $50? Solocast is cheaper. I don't know, unless you know. Oh, you can even get it in white for $50. I don't know. A lot of these sound very similar, which is like, they sound good. It's like, I don't know, like if you're on a stream, I don't know that most people would be able to pick up much of a difference between some of these, you know, more affordable condenser microphones. I'm looking right now trying to find the NZXT. But me personally, like if you're looking for something that's affordable, the Solocast is probably always going to be my recommendation. And pretty much no matter what microphone you get, you need a boom arm. You know, even something like the Alias, it has a shock mount built into it, so you're not, you know, picking up desk noise. But being able to just move it around and position it and get it closer to you, you know, always make sure that it's that like 8 to 12 inches away from your mouth, I think is what they're saying. A boom arm is something that's going to make that a lot easier, make it sound a lot better. No matter what microphone you have, I think that's one of the best upgrades you can make to your, you know, audio setup for streaming or whatever. Okay, we talked about the Black Shark. We could talk about the HS80 Max. I'm gonna try the Elgato Wave 3. I reviewed the Wave... It's the Wave 1? No, I did do the Wave 3. Did I give it away? I don't have it anymore. Hey everyone, Jordan here with... But yeah, you can check out our review if you want to hear a little bit more about it. That has some really nice software built into it as well. You can really tweak and compress and optimize the sound in that. Whereas like the what is it? It's basically like a limiter where, like, you know, you can be very expressive and get very loud, and it's going to bring down the it's going to like make sure you're not clipping and, like, you know, blowing people's ears out on stream. Reviewed the boom arm you listed? Yes, it was a long time ago. Let me find it real quick. It might not even be let me find it real quick here. It was like a bestseller video. Yeah, here we go. This was from my early days on the channel, so please be kind. Mic stand. Hey everyone. It's crazy what, you know, doing 300 or 400 videos on YouTube definitely makes you I'm a little more comfortable now than I was 4 years ago when I made this video. Which is kind of crazy. But yes, that video is the boom arm, the cheap boom arm that I reviewed. There's a link in the description that takes you to... This one's a little bit more expensive, I guess. What's it called? Gear. Oh, I can just grab the link. What am I doing? Copy link address. This is the Gear arm. Whoa, never mind. That link is ridiculous. Let me get a different link. See if this one works. Yes. So that's not the one I listed, but it's basically the same thing. The one this one that I reviewed is a little bit more expensive now. It has a few accessories that come with it. So the other one above is a little bit more affordable. Which I don't know if I can... I haven't looked too hard, but I wonder if you can find one that, like, is just the arm, doesn't have any accessories. You know, just the bare minimum. I feel like they're all a little bit more... They try to load other stuff in there and then charge a little bit more for it. Yeah, the cheapest I see is like 16 bucks. And there are different sizes of those, so you kind of got to figure out where you're going to be mounting it and make sure that it'll reach and everything. If you need a longer one, you can buy a bigger size, but yeah. Okay. The HS80. I'm trying to remember, did we do... I don't think we did a full review of that. I think I just used it on live stream. Maybe did an unboxing. I did a live review. One of our live videos from a little while ago. yeah, we'll link to that here. We were talking about microphones and headsets. And the in-zone buds, everything I love about them, but the microphone is not great. So having a, if you need a headset or audio solution that also has a good microphone, the HS80 or the Black Shark V2 Pro 2023, which we linked to a little bit further up in the chat. Those are great options that we've seen this year. It's really fun to see wireless headsets getting some good sounding microphones. Like I said, one of my most popular videos I've ever made on 9 to 5 Toys is how to make your gaming headset microphone sound better for free. So there are a lot of people who want to make it better. It's a hot topic, and but yeah, now we have some microphones that just sound better out of the box, which is awesome. What do you recommend for just audio? No need for microphone, wireless preferred. I mean, right now, these are what I'm enjoying the most. The in-zone buds. I really like them. Very comfortable. I think they give really good clarity and positioning for gaming. Personally, like if I was to be trying hard in like Battlefield, and really, Battlefield's the only game that I would try hard in, like really, try to pick out audio cues and everything, I would choose these over like the Nova Pro wireless, because I feel like they give a little bit better clarity and positioning. They're comfortable, good battery life. Yeah, I think they're pretty solid. Does Sony really hold the 12 hours of battery life? I don't know that I've ever actually run it out in one sitting. Have to try. I mean, I usually, nice thing about these, you can just pop them back in the case when you're done and they charge back up. So I'm not sure. That's a great question. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I should try that sometime too. All right, let me make notes. Connectivity and battery life. Check back in a week and I'll update you on my homework. You're welcome. All right. What else we got going on here? Oh, gaming mice. Next section. And my top recommendation, if I were to buy a mouse right now, what would it be? Is the Deathadder V3 wired, which I don't actually have. But if I were to buy anything right now, that's what it would be. Because I've been using the wireless, the Pro, since we reviewed that, and just absolutely love this thing. But it's expensive, and if you can get basically all the same functionality of this with a wire for about half the price, that's also a little bit lighter and also can do higher polling rate without the separate dongle, it's a pretty good deal. And then you just get like a super simple bungee to help with the cable, and you're good to go. It's a pretty slick setup. Of course, if you need wireless, there are many great options for that. So the Pro, I mean, this didn't come out this year, so that's why it's not kind of on my list of recommendations. But the Model D2 Pro from Glorious was pretty good this year as well. Let's see here. Can I pop this link in? Oh, this is to my review of it. Spock says, are you going to be streaming on Black Friday? Yes. Yes, we will. Pretty, Probably pretty early in the morning, like basically Thursday. You could either call it late Thursday night or early Friday morning. Usually the deals teams, they're on at like 10 or 11 until, I don't know, 2 or 3 or something like that in the morning. So I'll probably try to do that too and, make sure we're getting all the best deals covered. Yeah, call it midnight. Eastern. Yeah, I think I mentioned it a little bit earlier in the stream, but the plan for this week, I want to do another stream tomorrow night playing some Forza over on the Simrig. The new weekly series will be updating at should be 8 p.m. tomorrow night, so we'll probably be back live doing that tomorrow. And then, yeah, Thursday at midnight, unless I, post otherwise. I think we'll be live again, checking out Black Friday deals. That's the current plan. But yeah, like I said, I'll post either on X or on the YouTube community tab or on Instagram, 9to5toys Instagram, with any updates on that. Let people know when we're going live. And we can scour for some deals. Let me show you the one I'm excited about. Where was... Just saw... Oops. The deals don't necessarily sound super great because it just said up to $70 off. But excited to see what all Moza has. What their Black Friday deals are going to be. Have you tried any vertical mice? No, I have not. I have not. I think some other people on 9to5toys have reviewed those though. Would that be like what's the Logitech MX Master? Is that a vertical mouse, or am I totally off on that? Has Amazon released their Black Friday deals, or is it just early? Well, let's see here. For all your Black Friday news and deals, make sure you check out this hub. So that link is going to be constantly updated with some of the, biggest deals we're seeing across Black Friday. So this covers a lot of the news. So we got a bunch of... Well, let me pop this up here. We can all look at that together. So one of the first, things we're seeing up here. Amazon's leading the way with rotating gold boxes that go live every morning at 3 a.m. ET. So I'm sure, like I said, it's going to be rotating and changing. So, a lot of the stuff is saying Black Friday deal currently, but that is going to be changing over the next few days. Do you play Christmas songs? No, it hasn't been Thanksgiving yet. Sorry, Eddie. I think we still have some Halloween decorations up in our house. My wife's birthday is in November, earlier November, and she had some basically leftover Halloween decorations that she had up for her birthday party, and they're kind of still up. That's all right. Usually what we do is after Thanksgiving we get our tree and do our decorations and stuff, so probably be doing that this weekend. Also, does Stream Beats have a Christmas playlist? He's gotta, doesn't he? Oh my gosh, he does. The Streamer Christmas Medley. Okay, I'm not, no, we're not gonna do that. We'll do that later. We'll do that in December. Okay, what else we gotta talk about? Okay, yeah, we mentioned the D2 Pro wireless. Yeah, that's linked above. Wall's gonna take a hit. Yep. That's crazy. So many deals already live. It's like Black Week, you know, instead of just like Black Friday. Other stuff we could talk about that we saw, other good stuff or memorable things from the year. Viper V3 Hyperspeed, which this is more in line of like this shape I enjoyed more than, you know, the older Viper, so I was pretty excited to see some of that. I was pretty excited to see that shape, so that was kind of fun to check out this year. It's also only $70. It's a little bit heavier than like some of their Pro mice or whatever, but only $70. I'll link that in the chat. Viper V3. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Say happy birthday to my to my wife. My birthday's in April. And then, oh, the other thing, obviously the G Pro X Superlight too. That was the other, you know, memorable, or the mouse left an impression this year as well. Because obviously, one of the most popular gaming mice, I think probably ever, and this kind of updated new version of it. Super solid. Personally, I prefer an ergo shape. I love the Death Adder V3 Pro. But obviously, this is going to be a great mouse as well. So let me make a link for that. Excuse me. Or you can get the first generation, still $110. That ain't bad. Okay, so this is the G Pro X2. Super solid. I feel like it took forever for the first generation to go on sale. So I wonder when we'll start seeing some sales on the second generation. It's probably going to be a while. Let's knock down some of these tabs. Okay, and then of course we talked about the Gamesir here, which at just $40 is a pretty good deal. Got it sitting over here next to me. Pretty solid little controller for that price. Like I said, these back buttons are just perfectly placed for my hands. I love it. Very easy to push, very easy to find. You know, that's why I love that's why I love the idea of the Elite series from you know, the Microsoft Elite. I love the paddles on the back, but it's just, you know, such a gamble whether or not you'll get a decent copy. Like the last one I got was not great. And so, you know, button placement is really important to me. If it's going to have back buttons, like they need to be in a place that's comfortable and easy to push. That's something like the Razer, the Wolverine V2 Chroma. Like those back buttons weren't great because you had to like stretch your fingers to reach them. Even like the Scuff, the Instinct Pro, like had a little like rocker button, but it was still kind of hard to it was harder for me to use and actuate. And that might just be because I'm so used to the Elite series and so used to the paddles. But these I feel like are super comfortable. Love them. So really impressed with that controller for just, you know, $40. Pretty incredible. Well, cool. Anything else? Anybody? Oh, wait, someone asked for something. DS4s. I'm not sure I know what that is. Sorry, Eddie. I don't know if I know what that is. Do you have any 1440p monitor recommendations? I mean, we can check and see if anything's, you know, on sale right now at, oops. Are there any other specs that you are interested in, like a 27-inch or, you know, high refresh rate? Which I feel like I got an email from Corsair today about something they had on sale. Let me look for that real quick. 240 hertz. Promotion. Corsair. I guess this is only 165. But it's a 32-inch. I mean, I haven't used this one, so maybe not a recommendation. I don't even think it's on sale. Never mind. I won't even show that one. But they have Black Friday deals. Do they have any of their monitors? Sorry, I'll pull this up here. We can look at this together. It's like just some of their bigger stuff. I mean, this is 240. $200 off right now. I'm using something very similar to this right now. I have the AOC Agon 27-inch OLED 1440, 240. I friggin' love it. The only thing that stinks is, I guess, the color, what do you call it? Data color, where you set up the profile. Color correction? Is that? I feel like there's another word for that. Basically, you can, you know, or calibrate. Color calibration. It doesn't, that system that I have doesn't work on OLEDs, and so I can't, like, you know, calibrate this perfectly. I can set it up referenced to another monitor that I have calibrated, and that works okay, but I still feel like the colors are just a little bit off when I'm editing videos. But for gaming, it's friggin' incredible, because that OLED refresh is just insane. I had basically the mini LED version of the exact same monitor, and it got a lot brighter, but it would still have, you know, a little bit of blur in there, even though it's still 240 hertz. But the OLED is just totally different. I think going from 60 to 120 is very noticeable. Yes, very noticeable. I mean, I guess, yeah, it could depend a little bit on the game. Like a racing game, like if you're playing, Forza Horizon 5 or something like that, maybe not that noticeable. But anything, really fast paced, if you're playing any FPS games, that is very noticeable. That's a huge difference, I think. Should I buy the 15-inch MacBook Air right now, or should I wait? Oh, I don't know. I'm not following the Apple deals enough. Let's see, I feel like 9 to 5 Mac. I feel like Fernando just posted some deals. Let me see here. Oh, I guess he just did a bunch of accessories, not necessarily deals. Yeah, sorry. Can't comment on that, I don't know. Actually, I wonder if, I feel like, what was it, the last Prime Day deals, big deal day, whatever they called it? This monitor I'm using now was on sale. Yeah, I think this is exactly it. Basically, I mean, I imagine it's the same panel as what's on the Corsair here. I feel like a lot of them use very similar panels. But I don't know what your budget is, Spock. Or if, gaming is the main thing you're doing, or if you're a creator who, really needs the best, like, color accuracy. But if you're looking for a really good gaming monitor, I've been really enjoying this one. Let me pop a link. I also don't know. Here, we'll check the honey history on that as well, because this might not even be that much of a deal. It might be the normal price. But let me make a link for it real quick. This is the AOC OLED. Oh, nice, yeah. So these are exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, it looks like this just might be the normal price now, so it's not necessarily a deal. That's not to say, waiting until like Black Friday. I guess you were talking about asking if we're going to be live, right? Maybe checking back on Black Friday to see if any of these are on sale. Because I imagine they're all going to be pretty similar. But yeah, like I said, absolutely loving this thing so far. Well, 48U, I have not. .48-inch 4K. It's massive. No, I haven't tried that. I can't comment on that very much. How'd you find it? Yeah. This would be fun. Be kind of ridiculous, but like a triple screen setup for a sim rig. So I have simmering on the mind right now. Just with all the racing I've been doing recently. But yeah, that's massive. It seems like great specs for the price, but like I said, I haven't tried it. You said you did try it, and it was nice. That's crazy. That would be a very big monitor. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, my AOC does that as well. But at a 27-inch, I just reach out my arm and push the button. A 48-inch would be a little bit further away, I think. Cool. Well, anything else anybody's looking for? Otherwise, I think we might wrap up this stream here for today. Like I said, tomorrow night, we'll be doing some gaming, playing some Forza, so hang out if you want. Probably around 8 o'clock p.m. ET, we'll be live, checking out the new weekly stuff. And then we will be live again on Black Friday, checking out all the deals. So like I said, here, let me post the hub again. Here, I'm gonna pop a couple of links in the chat here. This is my favorite gear, and we'll post the nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, and we'll post the hub deal hub. So check out those two things. I would suggest checking back on the deal hub, multiple times over the next couple days. If you're interested in seeing what some of the best deals are. Like I said, they've got everything listed on here. You're gonna have Amazon stuff, Apple stuff, Google stuff, everything. There's usually a gigantic section of TVs, green deals if you're looking for, some batteries, obviously some robot vacuums as well. Justin's been putting some games on here. He just did something with Nintendo Switch, all the game deals. So lots of stuff to check out on here if you're looking for some of the best deals. So what Battlefield do you play? 2042 is what I've been playing. Actually, I haven't played the recent update very much since I did the zombie mode or whatever. Been too busy playing Forza, but when I play Battlefield, that's usually what I play. 2042. Have it right in front of me. It's like a window into my games. Great. Yeah. For the price, absolutely. Yeah, it seems like a very, very reasonable price. A window into my games. I like that. You can just reach out into your gaming world and check it out. All right, cool. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out and joining in on this stream. Stay locked to our Twitter or X account, 9to5toys. Also me, Jordan Druber is my Twitter. I usually post when we're going live. Also, you can, if you're not subscribing lets you know when we're going live. And if you hit the bell icon, you can get a notification that will go off, let you know if we're going live if you don't want to miss it. So we'll be live again tomorrow night doing some racing, and then we will be live, I think probably midnight Eastern time on Thursday, to check out all the deals. Or what was actually maybe the post, did it say 3 a.m. is when they're going to be changing over there? Okay, well, I'll post about it. Sometime between midnight and 3 a.m. we'll be going live. Yes, and I will do my homework, Matt, and let you know battery life and also connectivity with other devices. I'll do my research and let you know. Yeah, Spock, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you in the next one. Hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for chatting. Really appreciate it. These are a lot of fun to do. Okay, we will see y'all later. Have a great week. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat some good food. Spend time with family. And yeah, we'll catch you later. Okay, bye. Gotta find the buttons. Bye.